Hi, I'm Luke Lango, Senior Investment Analyst at InvestorPlace. And this is InvestorPlace Quick Picks, where we communicate to you some of the market's best investment ideas in just 10 minutes.
One of America's leading innovation investors, Luke Lango's InvestorPlace Quick Picks.
Hey guys, so today I want to talk about a company that I feel could turn into the next Tesla. Now, the name of the company is Lucid Motors, and the ticker is CCIV. So for those who are unaware, Lucid Motors is a premium electric vehicle maker. They're basically making more expensive versions of Tesla cars. Now, the first version, the Lucid Dream Air as it's called, is expected to roll out later this year, and the company hopes to follow in the footsteps of Tesla long term. Sell premium EVs with super high brand equity, leverage that strong brand equity to down the road, sell lower priced EVs with still robust demand, and also leverage the underlying battery tech to one day get into battery storage solutions. So this is truly, for all intents and purposes, a mini Tesla. Now, my team and I have been vocally very bullish on Lucid Motors over the past few weeks, saying that this company has what it takes to beat Tesla at its own game. In saying something super bold, of course, we've garnered a lot of attention, even from Lord Elon Musk himself, aka the Doge Father. And not shockingly, a lot of the detractors from our thesis are Tesla mega bulls. But I actually find that pretty funny, because if those people, those Tesla mega bulls, were really bullish on Tesla back in 2010, back in 2015, when the company was not an automotive giant, as they claim they were, then logic would decree that those people should be super bullish on Lucid Motors today. Because for all intents and purposes, a bet on Lucid Motors today is nearly the same as a bet on Tesla in 2010. Here's why. Let's think back to 2010 for a brief moment. Tesla, at the time, has only sold about 1,000 Roadsters. The company has its big IPO around the corner. Revenues are small, losses are big. The Model S is still 2 years away. Clearly, when it came to investing in Tesla in 2010, investors were not betting on the company because it had enormous delivery volumes or manufacturing capacity or a ton of cash or a plethora of partnerships or huge demand. Tesla had none of those, really. The company had yet to truly take the auto world by storm. So rather, investors were investing in Tesla back then because of the people at the company. Investors believed Tesla had amassed an impressive portfolio of bright minds and determined individuals who had what it takes to change the world. And a decade later, they've done just that. And early backers of Tesla who made that bold bet back in 2010 have scored themselves enormous 200x gains along the way. Well, folks, now it's time to take a leap of faith with another EV maker, Lucid Motors. Because Lucid Motors really looked like Tesla back in 2010. There have been no deliveries of the flagship EV. We can get a decent picture of demand for the vehicles by looking at reservations, but there's nothing concrete there, nothing that demonstrates tangible EV market dominance for investors to get their hands on. There's some cash on the balance sheet, but not tens of billions of dollars. Revenues, non-existent. Losses are huge. Like Tesla back in 2010, Lucid Motors today is just some people with a game-changing vision. Now, we fully believe that the Lucid Motors team can achieve the same success in the coming decade that Tesla achieved in the previous decade. Now, why are we so confident in Lucid Motors people? Well, for starters, we're confident because some of the exact same people are involved here. Now, excuse the name butchering that may happen over the next 3 minutes, but here goes nothing. So Lucid CEO Peter Rawlinson was the vice president of vehicle engineering at Tesla and was the chief engineer of the Model S. He's basically the guy who engineered Tesla's first flagship EV. Meanwhile, Lucid's chief engineer, Eric Bach, helped launch and grow the Model S and Model X brands at Tesla. He even planted the seeds for the Model 3 launch. Lucid's top lawyer, Jonathan Butler, was formerly Tesla's second-in-command lawyer. Their vice president of supply chain, Peter Hasenkamp, previously established and executed the sourcing plan for the Tesla Model S. Lucid's vice president of manufacturing used to be Tesla's vice president of production, and their senior director of sales was formerly Tesla's lead of sales operations. So clearly, Lucid has some of the exact same DNA at its company that made Tesla an enormous success. Is that bullish? Absolutely. But it's not just the Tesla roots here that are impressive. You know, Lucid also has some of the same DNA that is responsible for making Apple successful. So Michael Bell, Lucid's vice president of digital, is widely considered to be one of the most influential people in helping develop the original iPhone. He's a longtime Apple executive who also helped in creating the iMac, AirPods, and Apple TV. He's joined by Lucid's vice president of program management, Achim Patfinder, who helped engineer the first iPhone as well, and Lucid's vice president of software validation, Margaret Burgraff, who helped launch the iMac. And then there's Sherry House, Lucid's chief financial officer, who hails from Waymo, the world's top self-driving company. Derek Jenkins, Lucid's vice president of design, has previously led design work at Mazda, Volkswagen, and Audi. Eugene Lee, Lucid's senior director of advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS, pioneered the Super Cruise self-driving system at General Motors. This team, folks, is mouth on the floor impressive. And they're gonna do some mouth on the floor impressive things over the next few years. At the end of the day, guys, great people build great products and services. So in order to be a successful early stage investor in pre-product companies like Lucid Motors, you need to invest in great people, on the idea that they'll build great products and services that will change the world and unlock significant economic value. That is the very bet early Tesla shareholders made back in 2010. It paid off handsomely. And that's the same bet you should be making on Lucid Motors today. You know, Lucid Motors is a collection of some of the brightest minds and boldest visionaries in the automotive space. Many have a long history of successfully launching world-changing hardware products. These people are gonna do something special. So while haters will continue to complain about the lack of delivery volumes and the valuation, the same complaints levied against 2015 era Tesla, mind you, we're gonna sit back, watch, and enjoy the show as these great people change the world. So go do your thing, Lucid Motors. Show the world what you've got. Well, that's all we have for this edition of InvestorPlace Quick Picks. I hope you like what you saw. If you did, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, smash that like button, or come visit us at InvestorPlace.com, where we have some of the market's best material. Until next time, cheers and happy investing to all.